What up players, it's Wallboss Tail Pitch Mode. Today we finally finished our Space Wolf here. We're just going to be doing some detail on his face area, showing you how I paint my, like the details that we do for like his lips and his eyes, just to kind of make him kind of match the Games Workshop models. So not much to do with the armor. So if you've already finished your Space Wolf armor, unless you want to add some insignia or details like heraldry, which we're not going to do with this guy. We're going to leave him clean and clear until we have a Forge World book that shows us some real good insignia. We're just going to leave him clear for now, and yeah, we're going to get on with it. This guy is painted up as a test model for the Project Pre-heresy diorama that D over at Project One Gaming and I are doing. So I just got the awesome diorama in with the Warhound and Space Wolf Legionnaire duking it out. So definitely stay tuned, keep track of my progress on Project One Gaming's YouTube channel, and really looking forward to that one. So let me know what you think, and let me know if you do insignia for your Pre-heresy Space Wolves. What kind of stuff do you do, and how do you do it? I'd love to get some feedback from other players out there who collect these guys and paint them in this dark gray Pre-heresy color scheme. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Alright, it's been a while, but let's get started by finishing off this Pre-heresy Space Wolf. We're going to take some Doom Bull Brown first, and we're going to water it down, and we're going to paint this watered down color, which is like the new Dark Flesh. So just like I used to do with Dark Flesh, we're going to paint his bottom lip. Give him a little bit of lipstick right there. So again, we're adding water to the mix, and we're just lightly shading his bottom lip there. You don't want to add too much water, else it's going to dilute it a little too much. So let's try one more time. It's okay if it gets like too red, it looks like lipstick, because what we're going to do is we're going to paint the inside of his mouth now with black, either Chaos Black or Abaddon Black, and then we're going to paint the lip back in its original color, so it won't look like he's wearing lipstick for too long. Now, one of the interesting things about Pre-heresy Space Wolves is that there's not really much known about their iconography that's, you know, consistent, and that's just because there's not that much Pre-heresy heraldry and stuff that is consistent with the fluff. Games Workshop is notorious about letting the fluff and stuff kind of pull on the sidelines. Kislev Flesh and Rakarth Flesh, we're going to mix this together. So the way we work around it is I'm going to take a look at some other Pre-heresy models or artwork that's already out there, like for Betrayal. Look at the Emperor's Children, Sons of Horus, and Death Guard, and you know, just do my research on Lexicanum and stuff. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look at their shoulder pad insignia and see if I can't freehand me some like similar insignia for our guy here. Okay, so I do have to turn it aside just for a second. Oops. Maybe. So we just painted right back over the Doom Bull Brown, but we're leaving the, we did it thinly so that the Doom Bull Brown stays underneath. And if you have to, just go back in with some watered down Doom Bowl Brown right back. It's like a delicate little balance that you have to achieve. You don't want them to look like they're, you know, drag queens, but at the same time, you do want some color on their lower lip so that will draw the eye when people are looking at it. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to take Sotek Green. We're going to paint in under the eyelid. Yeah, so a lot of the, I don't want to say a lot, but some of the artwork from the Pre-heresy time shows very different takes on the heraldry and the insignia. So what we're going to try doing is finding something that works for our Pre-heresy Space Wolf guy. Ooh, they say he's going to a Kiss concert. So again, like before, we're going to take our Rek'Hart Flesh and paint back up the areas around. But basically, for you new painters or painters who are getting back into the hobby and never really learned this technique, you'll notice that most of the Games Workshop heavy metal painters do this on their humans, where they'll give like a light bluish tinge under the eyes. So you achieve that by putting that watered down blue paint there and then going back over with the lightest skin tone, which is Kislev Flesh, so that there's still a hint of that blue color underneath, as well as we do that for the lips. And I guess that makes him look tired, but also savage and bloodthirsty and more natural. I'm going to take some black paint and paint the horizontal strips right above the blue areas, which are going to be for, you know, the pupils and the actual eye paint. So what I do is I make sure that my tip is really, really fine, and then just lightly, while bracing my wrists against each other, I just really lightly dab the tip across. It's been so long since I've really had a chance to practice and paint. Been super busy lately, so yeah. So that's part one, or the first part of our last painting tutorial. So you can see I've also done the base a little bit. I'm still going to do a little bit more before I'm completely finished, but I think with Forge World and anything Pre-heresy, black rims are going to look a lot cooler than the standard brown, just so that the paint job on the Space Marine pops out a little bit more. Okay, so after going around in circles and trying to decide what I was going to paint on the shoulder pads, I decided that after looking here on the Warhammer 40k Wikia site, trying to get a good sense of what the kind of armor was and the insignia on it, I found this picture of the cover for Prospero Burns, I believe it's called, and it's got the Primarch Leman Russ there in the front and some Space Wolves behind them. There's not really much ornamentation on the shoulder pads. If anything, they've got this one red wolf head symbol. So what you want to do if you want to emulate that is an option that you can do is take the Space Wolves transfer sheet and use a red, or use the Ragnar Black Mane, which is a wolf head symbol, put that on and then paint it red. I know if you look at, there's not much artwork out there because the Space Wolves haven't been featured in a Forge World Pre-heresy book yet. So this is the one that I was able to find here. And as you can see, it's just a red wolf's head symbol. They've got this side covered so we can't really see what the quote-unquote official line is on what to paint on their opposite shoulder pad. For example, the Pre-heresy World Eaters have a tactical symbol, which is a two-headed arrow going left and right, but this one just has this on it. So hopefully in the next couple of books or Forge World will come out in the next couple of books with some Space Wolves insignia, heraldry, stuff like that, that really kind of equals up to what they did with the Emperor's Children, Death Guard, Sons of Horus, and World Eaters. So we're gonna leave this clear and kind of unornamented for now. I might do something different with the Project 1 diorama with the Space Wolf, do maybe some runes or something. But yeah, after thinking about it, I just decided, you know, I'm gonna wait and come back to it. So you can do whatever you want though with yours, some wolf head symbols or insignia, and I'm sure it'll look totally awesome. So thanks for watching this. This was really just the final video to do the last details on the face before we finish up this guy here, our battered, campaign weary Space Wolf from the Space Wolves Pre-heresy Legion. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Later, players!